Hey y'all, it's Friday here. Sid's parents' first full day in Singapore.
Woo!
We have a lot of things to do today. We're going to Gardens by the Bay, of course, followed by the Cloud Forest, Flower Dome, Floral Fantasy, ArtScience Museum,
All of it.
MBS, and then we're wrapping it all up with dinner at our favorite restaurant here in Singapore, Neom.
And where? Dinner at where?
And dinner at one of our favorite restaurants here in Singapore, Neom. There's an ant on your camera.
Oh, I can't see it in here.
It just, Anyway.
Exciting.
Yes!
Down in the hole again. I cannot remember what my life was like. Getting old instead. It's been a few since I got on my bike. Do you know the way to get right back to what today you like? Do you have what you thought was in store from way back when before? Slowly in time, like a pencil drawn line, erases too close behind, so it's dots. Are you asleep, my friend? 'Cause I ain't been awake as much as I had thought. Can't try to pretend to explain all of these years I've got.
Okay, so after our morning at the Floral Fantasy and walking around the gardens a little bit, we headed to shops at Marina Bay to fill up on all of our favorites. I always get the bak kut teh at the food court, and then we headed over to the ArtScience Museum, which is right next door, so super convenient. They do have a permanent like Team Labs art tech display, but we opted for one of their seasonal exhibits since we had already been to that one quite a few times. This one was all about animal habitats like the rainforest, the Sahara, all over, and these different global landscapes. It was honestly such a sensory experience. It was so weird at the same time. They scented the room, so pretty hit or miss with that. Some smelled pretty bad, to be honest, but they had a lot of sensory elements like these flashing lights. These were to replicate vines or snakes hanging down from the ceilings. Everything was so just creative and very on brand for the ArtScience Museum. And of course, it wouldn't be complete without an interactive section, so we all sat down to write on these leaves our hopes and dreams for the future concerning like conservation, the wilderness, natural habitats, and things like that. And then it was time to walk off to our next destination for our timed tickets at the Flower Dome. This is one of the really popular exhibits at Gardens by the Bay. I feel like it definitely is one of the main ones. It's also very seasonally themed. So we went a long time ago, and it was actually right around Valentine's Day. So they had a lot of roses, a lot of hearts with the flowers. It was so cute, but also very crowded. Make sure to book your tickets ahead of time, especially if you're going to go on a holiday or a weekend. It's also pretty hard to get a good picture without a ton of people, but it is a great way to cool off. After that, we went to the Cloud Forest. This is another major attraction. They basically start you at the bottom, and then you walk up this winding circular ramp to the very top. When we went, it was actually an Avatar theme, which was kind of weird, but honestly fit the mood. Singapore goes all in on their theme, so there was actually these machines to avatarize yourself, and honestly it was terrifying. I thought we all looked hideous. It was actually so scary, but it was really cool. And they did have these QR codes, so God forbid, but if you did, you could save those photos to your phone. I thought it was a really, really cute experience to do as a family, and it did take up a considerable amount of our time. So that was just another like fun facet of the entire experience. Everything was so beautiful, and as usual, it's just done so well. The mist felt really, really good, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, after that, we just wrapped up here. Then we headed back to the hotel and our place for a good rest before dinner.